How's it going, guys? Nathan's MRE, and today we're doing a French ration. This particular one is a new French ration. This one is mini number 10. It is duck and mashed potatoes. So this is sent to us by Drew over at Rations and More. I'll put the link in the description. Go check out his eBay store. He has a lot of the really hard to find stuff. As of right now, this is really hard to find. It's so new, not many people have it. So we have a production of January 26, 2017. We have an expiration date of March 14th, 2020. And yeah, so we won't even read the list. If you guys don't like when we read the list, we'll go ahead and just open it up. And it has a clear plastic bag, just like every other RCIR. Go out to the side. I'll go and crank it open, and I'll read the two mains. So the main is the first one, duck and mashed potatoes. The second one is Italian salad. So let's go ahead and crank this bad boy open. Put a crease in there. Come on, get open there. Stop messing around, right? Okay. Oh man. Oh man. That's the poison fish soup. We'll have to definitely try that out. I actually like the fish soup. It's so strong though. So we have some chocolate muesli. That's always a good time. We have some strawberry jam. We have a ice tonic drink. This one is boysenberry. Accessory pack. Do that here in a second. Keep hitting you guys. The Italian salad. These always say eat cold. We never eat cold. The green beans has beef in it. It has possibly some pasta or chickpeas. We'll check it out here in a second. We have a commando bar, and this is the coffee one. Here we have a fruit pate. Looks to be pear. Has some napkins in case it all goes wrong. We have, if this is what I think it is. This is, where was it at here? I don't see it. So this is traditional pork pate. I thought it was a boar pate, but it's a pork pate. And here we have the chocolate. It's kind of like a chocolate mousse, you might say. And here we have the new item, which is the duck with mashed potatoes, and it has a picture on there. It should be very interesting. Very interesting. We have the biscuits. These are always great. It's got three types: the salty, the cereal biscuit, and the chocolate. We have another commando bar. This one is the fruit, like a fruit nougat, I believe. Fruit rogues. We'll see. We'll see. We have a Nor 60% chocolate bar. We have a nougat bar, and this is always the ones that are iffy. This one should be good though. And we have our little stove kit, and that is all that is in the box. All right. So our accessory pack. Better be careful. You know, it's pretty sharp. You don't want to cut into anything here. We have our favorite hot cocoa. This is the European, the SRD, and it's usually a semi-sweet. We have salt and pepper. Another thing is salt and pepper. We have our sugars. I have 2 sugars. We have our tea. This was the sealant, whatever it is. It's red, right? It's red. And then we have the mint tea. Here we have a 2-pack of the SRD coffee. Let's go ahead while we're rolling here. we'll open these mains up because we're going to heat those up, right? So start off with the duck and mashed potatoes, 300 grams. Look at that. Man, smells delicious. Absolutely delicious. I guess it's mashed potatoes that we're seeing there. It looks almost like fat at first, but obviously it's not. Let's go ahead and crank this bad boy open too. We're gonna heat this up because that's just the way I roll. Yeah, so it has some, it looks like pasta. It has some black olives, green beans, and some beef in there. And it should be interesting. Okay, let's heat those up. We'll be right back. Okay, so we have our mains are heated up. We're letting them cool off a little bit on our little pad here. And we'll make our drinks real quick. So we got the new kettle. I could do it live, no problem at all. So we're gonna try this boysenberry drink mix out. Has a Ternosh. Let's just go ahead and cut it nice and clean. And usually these are 500 mil. 100 gram, yeah, 500 mil. So we'll do, this is about 250 mil glass. I'll do about half of it. All right, so we got our ice cold water. I don't know if that's what we need to mix this or not, but that's what we got. And then we're gonna have to get a plastic spoon because all we have in this kit they give you is the creepy little spoon, if I can find it. There we go, that little guy. Our little fold-up miniature spoon, right? Usually they're clear, but I guess now they're white. All right. Nice purple color to it. Look at that. A lot of sugar in the bottom. We'll stir that up, kind of leave that right there. Let's go on, just rifle through the rest of this stuff real quick. And we'll do the tea first. There we are. Doesn't smell like too much yet. Go ahead and, the kettle's almost too big to fit on the screen here. Make a pretty strong pot or cup of tea here. It's a pretty small cup. The coffee's right here. Nice freeze-dried coffee. I've had this before. It's very good coffee. I mean, as far as I'm concerned. Nice, rich, kind of nutty smell to it. There we are. We'll stir those before we drink them. And next up, we're gonna make our hot chocolate. And this has some very odd mixture. I believe it's a lot less than what you think. I don't know if it says on here or not. I don't know. Let's go ahead and do it to it. If you never had these European chocolates, definitely check these out. They are like a semi-sweet compared to what we get here. And this one actually looks like it has a little more sugar in it. It smells very delicious, like a very high-grade hot chocolate. Mix her up just like so. Put that off to the side. And I believe that's all the drinks. Oh no. Oh no. That's not all of them. Definitely want to mix this one in real time. The last one I didn't do it. And there's no mistaking. There is no mistake. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. The poison fish soup. We're gonna mix this some hot water. It's probably gonna go in one big clump, but we'll see. We'll mix a little more with it because we don't need that too strong, if you know what I mean. before I stick this in there, I do a little bit of that, a little bit of that, and a little bit of this. You don't want to be stirring your fish soup and stick your spoon back in your hot chocolate, because it's you're gonna notice. We'll put it like that. You're gonna notice. Oh man, let's go over and take a good smell of this. Oh. You just have to smell it. That's all I can say about it. It smells like some bait, like bait shrimp that have been sitting in the sun for a little while. That tells you anything. I mean, it is definitely potent. We've got some floaters all in it. And for me, this makes one heck of an interesting ration when it has the old fish soup in her. So we're going to set that off there, make sure that's not too hot. I think it should be all right. And let's go ahead. We got one more thing to mix up, then we're going to hit those mains. And we have the muesli. We're doing this a bit backwards. It wouldn't be a Nathan's MRE video if we didn't do it a bit backwards. There we are. And this is just a small amount of water, like 100. Just kind of mix it as we need here. That even might be too much. That's probably about right. And these oats actually stay crunchy a lot longer, in my opinion, than some other brands. That Trek and Eat we did in that German ration, it got soggy real fast after I did the video. That's about perfect. Now, that'll pretty much suck all that up when it reconstitutes. You can see it's turning into chocolate milk in the bowl. We're going to have to lick off our fork here, our mini spork. See how it is? It's smoking hot too. Oh man. Pieces of apple. I'm sorry, Trek and Eat, but your meals are very good. But the French muesli, it's the Voyager brand muesli. It has everything you're looking for. No doubt. Man. Now, we're going to slide a few things around here in our duck and mashed potatoes. It's still too hot to pick up. Well, it's not too bad if I don't melt our tray. We're just going to shovel some of this off here. And the potatoes are all on top. And you can see it has carrots in it. Tons of duck meat. If you never had duck, duck is a real dark meat ordinarily. This looks a little bit light for what I've usually seen or known duck meat to be. We'll just shovel a big chunk of it out here. About half of it. This tiny little dollhouse spork. And we'll try some of these mashed potatoes at first. It almost tastes like a Russian dish. It tastes possibly a little bay leaf in it. Maybe a little basil. The mashed potatoes are very nice. Not overly soft. It's almost similar to like a Russian seasoning. And a lot of that is bay leaf, salt, and pepper. Man. That's a 10 out of 10. That's some good stuff, man. I could definitely eat the whole thing of that, no problem at all. Get a drink here. Our boysenberry drink. Well, it pretty much tastes like nothing. That's weird, man. Let's blast the rest of it in there. Heck with it, right? Made it a little bit darker. A little bit of taste to it. It's like a real weak Kool-Aid. It's almost like creamy on the inside. It's very odd. Very odd. Anyway, let's go and get the Italian salad out. The Italian salad, Coco's dog hairs on my tray. That's nice. Italian salad has always been a good hit. It just has a one-of-a-kind taste. I mean, you can see it has red peppers, green peppers. It has these little pastas that look like, I don't know. I think what the word is for it. The chunks of meat. It has black olives in it. Like I said, green beans. Just all kinds of good stuff. And any of this French stuff, it never disappoints, man. It's always top notch. So on the left here is a lot more of the noodles than there is the beef. So we'll kind of mix it in here. There we are. Try some of these little noodles real quick. Okay. Okay. It tastes like, look at the chunk of meat on there. It tastes like they use a lot of citrus. Maybe have a little bit of lemon or lime juice in it. A nice sharp edge to it. The meat is not dry. Tender but not mushy. Very, very nice. Black olive. Man. Green beans, some peppers, a whole spoon shovelful here. Italian salad is a very good second main, or side as you may call it. If you don't like that, I don't know what to tell you. That is very, very nice. You might as well the little swamp water here, a little swamp water here, a little stir. And you can see it's kind of thick, right? Has little bits of, it's like a fish stock. If you ever had fish stock to make fish soup, most of you probably haven't had that. That's what this tastes like. This smells like dead. It smells like rotten shrimp. Oh man, that's perfect. It is a lot better this time than last time. I put a little more water with it, and it did make it a little more mild to eat. It still has that stank to it though. And I think the very first one of these I ever done was an older ration, and the stank was wretched, but it was still good. But this one, the one before I did, were pretty new menus, and they were a lot more mild. Man, make my nose run. Check out our muesli again. It's been sitting here. That's a perfect amount of water. Look at that. It's just what you want. Just what you want. A little muesli right to the fish soup. Why not? The instructions on this were actually, I believe, to make it with cold water. With the cold water, you don't get chocolate milk in the bottom of your muesli. You got to have the chocolate milk. There's just no getting around that. Man. All right. A little bit of our tea here. Very nice and mild. Not bitter. For me, there's no need for any milk or sugar, nothing in tea, especially that tea. That is not bitter in the least bit whatsoever, any way, shape, or form. It's absolutely perfect. So next up, fish soup has my nose running. Crackers. And here's our cereal crackers. These out with the jelly. And our chocolate or biscuits, I'm sorry. And our salted, which is going to be these guys. And to me, these taste terrible on their own. But for some reason, with pate, they're awesome. Let's go ahead and crank this open. Let's jump into this pate. Set that right there for a second. And this is the roulettes. So I've had this before. It's not actually pate. It's actually shredded beef. You can see the little strands of it, right? The shredded beef. Almost like a pulled pork, if you will. What goes really good with that, or with any pate, is some jelly, some jam. And this was a strawberry. It's pretty decent. Let's squidge a bunch on there just like a wild animal. Here we go. Perfect. Cuts away any hint of the pork fat taste. This makes it really nice and mild. I'm gonna blast open one of these chocolate crackers, take a look at them. The crackers are nice and fresh. These get a little funky, they get some age on them. But these are very, very nice. Look at that. Biscuits, I'm sorry. I keep calling them crackers. Chocolate biscuits are awesome. Those go really good with that jelly. The chocolate biscuits are a little more crispy. But still very mild. They're not overpowering. Drinking some coffee. Yeah, the coffee's not really bitter at all. It's not acidic and weird. Very normal tasting coffee. Very nutty flavor. Very good. Okay. So we have, let's go ahead and do our dessert, and we're going to go through these bars. And here we have the chocolate mousse or chocolate pudding type dessert. Look at that, man. You can see it looks like a real thick chocolate. Very nice, melts in your mouth, very fresh. Man. Perfect, look at that. A sip of tea after that. We'll definitely cut that chocolate. We're gonna get onto these bars. So far, it's a wonderful meal. We'll jump in the worst first, the potentially worst, the nougat bar. And these have a tendency to go bad and taste like paint. But usually they're still edible. Got the rice paper on the sides, which is edible. Oh, buddy, it's got the paint smell. Yep, just like paint. Go down to Walmart. Get you some color place. Color place white interior paint. Bring it home. Get you a soup ladle and just take you a big soup ladle and just eat her on down. That's what it tastes like. I don't know what makes it taste like that, but that's pretty tough. On those, you never know. It's always a 50-50 shot on those. Man, that thing's... Whoa. I'll have to drink some fish soup to be able to get that in my mouth. Not that radical, though. Take a little drink of that instead. Coffee bar. Man, that thing's wretched. Wretched. Almost like a nougat in itself. Very mild coffee taste, so it's not real potent. I like that. I believe this was a plum bar. It doesn't actually say anywhere on the package. Look at that. Got a nice cross cut for you guys here. There we go. It's like a grape taste. It's very, very mild though. They're just kind of like some handy little snacks to give you with the meal. There's our pear pate bar. Looks good. Like a jelly bar kind of deal. Look at that. Not a lot of flavor. They need to get a hint of pear at the end there. But overall, not a bad bar. Just something to snack on. Nice dark chocolate. Yeah, man, overall, absolutely fantastic meal. This is definitely a 10 out of 10. Everything is very good. The nougat bar didn't make it, but you gotta expect a little bit of that. That's gonna be it, guys. I mean, overall, I can't complain at all. I was blessed to be able to have a chance to do this. Drew told me he had this ration. I said, send her on over, buddy. He also sent me a few other things over. One's from Italy, if you know what I mean. Another French ration. So we'll be doing that. We also have some Russian stuff. We have all kinds of stuff to do. So we're gonna get to it this week and really crank out the videos. So thanks for watching, guys, and have a good day. It's good. It's mixed up very well. Nice light hot chocolate. Sorry I forgot. We got it in at the very end.